It's all about shrimps, simply shrimps. So good day everybody and welcome to this video about disciplining your naughty fish. So if you did watch my last video where I was introducing my fish into the big tank, you might have noticed when I added the red spot severum, the green spot severum, who was just a little bit bigger than the other one, actually started chasing him around as soon as he went in. Now I didn't really think too much of this until about half an hour or so had passed by and the chasing still persisted. And at this point the green severum was wedging the red spot severum up behind the leaf foliage in the background and really making him cower in the corner. And on closer inspection the red spot severum's fins had actually started to get quite tattered and almost looked like he had severe fin rot due to the other severum nipping at him. It was at this point where I thought something really needs to be done about this bullying, so I ran upstairs, went into my fish box cupboard thingy-majiggy which has loads of fishy things in, obviously, and grabbed myself a breeder box which I happen to have. And I shoved it up in this top corner here and put the green severum in it. After doing a little bit more research into the matter, I found out that timeouts, i.e. putting your fish on the naughty step or taking them out the tank or away from the other fish for a certain amount of time, could actually help the aggression die down. The theory behind this being is if you take the more dominant fish out, i.e. the green severum, and leave the less dominant fish, the red spot severum, then the less dominant fish then has more of a chance to establish its own territory and make a stand for itself really when the other fish is introduced back in. Unfortunately though, after having the green severum in the breeder box for about 4 or 5 days, still feeding him obviously, I released him again and he still chased after the other fish. So that was a bit of a bummer really. I have heard that this has more of an effect on Malawi cichlids over South American cichlids, though it's hit and miss. Every fish kind of has its own personality and you never know. It might work for you, but unfortunately it didn't work for me. I came to a conclusion that I'm going to have to unfortunately get rid of my green severum. There's a few comments that I actually read saying that, to be honest, if it's not working out between the two fish, choose which one you like better, keep that one and get rid of the one you don't like. Now I know it's harsh to choose a favourite fish, it's like choosing a favourite child, not that I would know because I don't have any kids, but I kind of had to choose the red spot severum over the green severum just because the markings are so much more prettier. The green severum, don't get me wrong, has got such a personality, but he's too boisterous, evidently so from pretty much the rest of this video prior that you've seen, that he's a bit of a bully. So that was that. I made my decision and I was going to take the green severum back to the fish shop. So the next morning I bagged him up, got him in the car, took him to the fish shop and gave him back to them. They then put him in the fish tank with the severums from the original batch that he actually came in, and you can see the size difference that he is compared to them now. And when I got him, he wasn't exactly the biggest one of the lot. So I mean, he got big. They acclimated him by floating him in the tank that he was then going to be released in and adding some water every 10-15 minutes for about 45 minutes an hour. So now that he was acclimated to his new, or shall I say old home that he did once come from, he's used to all the parameters there, the temperature and all of the levels in the water, it was time to release him. So in order to not get my tank water contaminated with their system, they put a net over a bucket and then tipped him and the water out into it, catching him in the net in the process, and then quickly taking him up in the net and releasing him in the tank. So here he is now chilling, and as I said, you can see how big he is compared to the other fish. Now what's left for him is to wait for his new owner to come and pick him up. Hopefully they have a slightly better experience than I did with him. So there we go. I hope this video has kind of educated you in timeouts for fish. It does work for some people, it doesn't for others. Hopefully it works for you if you happen to have this situation. If not, I'm sorry, but you can't say you haven't tried because this is one method. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then whack that thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Have you tried this method before and it's not worked, or have you tried it and it has worked? I'd love to know your successes and, well, sounds a bit bad saying failures, but whether you had success or not with this method below, so leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe for more fishy and shrimpy content. The next video will be a shrimpy video. I know I've gone a little bit off topic with this big tank and the fish, but the next one will be shrimp. So I'll see you later, everyone. It's all about shrimps, simply shrimps. Let's keep things shrimple with simply shrimps. Do 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 do. Yeah!